Yo, yo, let's get it. I'm with it. What up, guys? It's your boy T-Dub. What's blazing the sports? We're back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. And working from home, but let's turn this off. My work laptop, it isn't coming on. So I'm afraid I might be forced to go in if I can't get it to power up. But listen, man. And this is Friday. Tomorrow's the time for the fighters to shine, for me to do my best commentating known to mankind. Claressa Shields versus Christina Hammer. Lomachenko is back in action. Not the fight he wanted, but it's the fight he got. All right. And I really didn't even know what I was going to title this because it's pretty much whatever, you know. I threw up my my flippity thing, and it is what it is. Canelo Alvarez versus Danny Jacobs, May 4th. Claressa Shields versus Hammer tomorrow. Listen, I don't know if you guys are into boxing like that or not. Maybe you are, but maybe you're not into women's boxing like that. But I'm going to tell you this. Claressa Shields versus Christina Hammer. That is going to be a dogfight. Now, I think the Lomachenko fight is going to have all the angles. Don't get me wrong, that's going to be cool. But if I had to pick a fight for this week to stand out, the fight of the week, it would have to be Claressa Shields versus Christina Hammer. For undisputed. Guys, we are having trouble getting some of our male fighters to go towards undisputed. You know what I'm talking about. And here Claressa is, 8 fights in, challenging for her 9th fight for undisputed. What the fuck is up with this laptop? Let me make sure YouTube doing its thing. While I do that, you do your thing and smash the like button, guys. Listen, you ain't smashing the like. God damn it, you ain't smashing, right? Subscribe, hit the bell icon, make it ring. But let's see. What we do, YouTube. Let me guess, the normal. No notifications. That's probably on deck. Thinking you're live when you're not, that's up there too. Random disconnect out of nowhere. Yeah. Been there, done that. I think we might be on, man. All right, we working. And into the building, Strapbook Boxing. Hey, shout out to Strapbook Boxing, man. I've probably been hip to your channel for at least a couple months now, maybe 3. Hear from you through Fernanda Don. Poetic Kills is in the bed, and Poetic Kills, the most beautiful, says smash that like button. Listen, put some heart. Do me a favor, guys. Put a little gasoline on that like button. Put a little fire on it, and then stump it. Get it out. Stump that like, okay? Put some love on it. I appreciate it. Man, yeah, man, I want to come live, do a little bit of talking. Look at this. It's not working. What's up with this? This is a day I should work from home. I can do this. Detection error on HDDO. Main HDDO. Press escape to continue. Initializing and establishing link. I have no idea. But fuck it. What they don't know don't hurt them. Guys, this is my gym shirt, so don't laugh at my gym shirt, all right? But let's get it, man. Let's get it. Mir Khan versus Terence Crawford. Tyson Fury versus Tom Shirts and Shorts. Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, versus Dominique Brazil. That should be definitely entertaining as long as it lasts. See, Dominique Brazil is not a guy that runs away. He doesn't have fast legs. Uses his jab. He tries to throw his power punches. I mean, he only has one loss, right? To Anthony Joshua. But just me personally, fighting Deontay Wilder, he has that perfect statue, that the perfect stance to be leveled. He has that perfect stance in a fight with Deontay Wilder to where he can go from vertical to horizontal real quick. Poetic Carol says, click it before you kick it. That's what I'm talking about. Tribal said, great work was led in the sports. Yeah, man. Let's get back into this Claressa Shield. This is the two ladies right here. Right here, guys. Claressa Shield versus Christina Hammer. I think it's going to be the most entertaining fight this weekend. Claressa Shield is two-time, has 2 Olympic golds. Her pro career, to be honest, I think she could have a little bit more experience. She only has 8 fights. But the one thing about her is she still has that raw dog in her, that, you know, that mindset to compete, that mindset to win. Her will has not been broken. Now, when we look at Christina Hammer she has the experience. She has that super long jab. She established distance well. And this is still not working. To me, what it's going to come down to. Because Christina's going to use that jab. Long jab. Can Claressa get around it? That's it. That is the only thing it's going to come down to. If she has trouble getting around it, it's a long, maybe even a swollen nose, maybe a little bit blood night. But if she can get around that jab, slip in, slip the jab herself to the body, slip the jab, counter jab on top of the right, slip the jab, just get inside. Doors unlocked. Open up, let's go in. She would definitely outwork Christina Hammer, in my opinion. Inside. Christina Hammer would try to fight back, and then she might even try to hold a little bit. But that's what it's going to come down to. If Christina can keep Claressa on the end of her punches, the taller fighter keeping a slightly shorter fighter at the end of her punches. And Christina is not a speed puncher, because I think the speed advantage goes to Claressa. And the aggressiveness goes to Claressa. But Christina has, to me, the better jab. She established distance better, more experience, and she does throw with authority. Now, with that being said, I think Claressa throws with authority as well. And it's just going to come down to one thing, and one thing only. Let me be clear. Let me clear my throat. The jab. That's plain and simple. And guys, trust me, if you don't believe me, watch the fight tomorrow. I'm not a fortune teller, but I'm going to predict that you're going to hear people leading up to the fight talking about Christina Hammer, talking about that jab. And if she's able to keep that jab in front of Claressa and catch Claressa coming in, it's a hard night. It's a hard night. And at that time, Claressa will have to depend on fatigue to get in past that jab. But if Claressa Claressa knows what's at hand. She knows her ties. She don't watch film on Christina. They both watch film on each other. They know what the other can do. But I'm gonna reboot this laptop one more time. It's gonna force me to go in. It's gonna force me. And I don't want to. I'm comfortable. I got my pajama shorts on, beat up, long John shirt on. I want to stay home and do videos. But Claressa Shields just has to get past the jab. And there's many ways you know, at this era, Control-Alt-Delete. Claressa knows what's at hand. She knows what's coming. She talked about it. They talked about it. The jab. They talked about it. And if I was Claressa, I would be having men with damn good jab. Matter of fact, shit. Paulie Malignaggi doesn't have like a really strong jab, but he throws a lot of jabs. And I would have hired Paulie to do some sparring, you know, or at least throw that jab. Slip in the jab to get inside. Get that working. Get inside. And if Claressa gets inside on Christina Hammer, it's like Rocky beating up that cow. Just beating up that beef. Beating up that beef. But let's get back at it, man. It's a good fight. Christina Hammer versus Claressa Shields. Listen, guys. Oh, yeah, you're right. I thought I mixed the names up. I am so interested. Remember, guys, I do live commentating for that fight tomorrow night. I'm going live. Probably the whole event. Taking live calls. 314-884-1013. See? I'm taking live calls. We can talk about it. This fight or any fight. Listen, these two in the corner. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. It sounds like Eddie Hearn really wants to push this fight to happen this year. And to be honest, as a boxing fan, I want this fight this year. We've been drooling over this fight since 2016, 2017. All of 18, all of 19. The time is now. Joshua, if he beats Miller, he would have took his profile up more. His profile will be higher because he's already famous in the UK, as big as he's going to get in the UK. And now he's expanding into the US market. If he goes out there and struggle with Miller, it won't do too much versus Wilder. But if it's a great fight and he wins, or a knockout, and if Deontay Wilder goes out there and knock the morning sweat out of Dominique Brazil S-Curl, then, matter of fact, you guys might not have seen the S-Curl. Dalton Judge in the building. What up, Dalton Judge, man? Good morning, bro. Happy Friday, man. Hope all is well, man. Working from home today, so I'm doing my normal setup. But unfortunately, my laptop isn't working, which sucks. Controlled. It's doing something. I'm going to take the battery. You know what? I'm going to take the battery out right now, guys. Because I should have been clocked in 37 minutes ago. And this is my work laptop. So let's get it. The thing about what's so great about Joshua versus Deontay Wilder is that you're going to have people with different opinions. You're going to have millions of Joshua fans pulling for Joshua on how he's just going to beat the shit out of Wilder. Millions of Wilder fans pulling for Deontay Wilder, and he's going to knock Joshua's head clean off his shoulders. And to be honest, all that means, even though it's going to be heated arguments, heated debates, tons, maybe millions of videos. Overall, it's good for the sport because they're talking about heavyweight boxing. All that talking is only going to bring attention to this fight, which is only going to mean the success of Wilder versus Joshua. No matter if it's win, lose, or draw, before they step in the ring, it should be a success with as much attention. And because Deontay Wilder did not go to the zone, because he did not, he can go on national TV platform, free TV for me and you, promote it. Showtime, promote it. Channel 5 here, promote it. CBS, promote it. And reach millions of potential fans. It's not fucking working. Damn. Millions of potential fans, casual fans, to promote this fight. And to be honest, this is the best time for it to happen. Because if Joshua, if he beats Miller, and then let's say he goes back over to the UK and he fights Usyk, maybe they keep him over here or not. But I tell you one thing, if Joshua just continue to fight over here in the USA and not in the UK, his UK fan base might start thinking like, wait a minute, you're our king. You're supposed to be our king. Come over here and defend us. Fight over here. Because once Joshua get a taste of that US dollar, and the UK money might not be the same. Remember, he's getting his biggest payday right now by fighting Miller. We didn't ask for this shit. This was like an episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You got 3 lifelines. Everybody's out. What are you going to do? I'm going to phone a friend. Wilder didn't work out. Fury didn't work out. Dylan White didn't work out. Remember, when Joshua did a poll, who do you want to see me fight next? Wilder, Fury, 5% Dylan White. And if Dylan White was 5%, we know that Big Baby Miller was somewhere around 0%. And that's who he's fighting and getting his biggest payday known to him. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, guys. Once he get a taste of the American money, the American dollar, he might want to fight over here more often. And I think at some point, the UK fans will start giving him a little bit of, maybe a little bit. Because I don't know, because Anthony Joshua was talking about always fighting over there, and now he's fighting over here. But Amir Khan has fought over there, but then he fought in the USA. Amir Khan made home here. And then he went back home for about 3 fights. And now he's back over in the USA fighting Terrence Bud Crawford in a major matchup. To me, that's a big matchup because style make fights. You have to favor Terrence Crawford, but I believe Amir Khan's going to come in this fight hungry, ready, and aim with a game plan to defeat the pound-for-pound best Terrence Crawford. Will he do it? I don't know. But I tell you one thing. The first 5 rounds, that's going to be one heck of a 5 rounds. But guys, let me do this, man. I cannot get this working. If I can get it working, I'll come back live maybe a little later. But right now, I'm not clocked in, and I got to let them know something. If I was clocked in, I'd be cool. That's why I don't tell them what I do at my job. I keep this and that job separate. But guys, it's your boy T that was Blazing Sports. Wish I could have gave you a lot more, but I will come back and make up where I left off. It's your boy T Dub. Here is what's Blazing the Sports.